There are programs teaching high school kids tech skills, programs that help teens find that first part-time job, and programs that provide computers for low-income families. Well, this is a story about one Charlotte area program that does all three, all at once. And it's technically not even our story. We discovered the program and the story behind the program at Garinger High School as part of the PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Labs project. When we saw their student video, we knew we wanted you to see it too. Jeff Saunier is at Garinger High School with more.
Yeah, the Garinger story is part of this year's PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Lab project, where local PBS stations like us work with local high school journalism classes like Garinger, which is where our story about their story begins.
Maybe a different shot where
Roberto Moreira, Ellie Pineda, and Michael Guerrero are all huddling around their class video,
This is one of E2D labs located in Garinger High School,
showing fellow students learning to repair donated laptops.
Students are trained to fix computers, replace hard drives, install software, and license computers. How did you find out about E2D?
a friend recommended it to me, and I looked into it, and I applied. So right now, I'm just putting in the hard drive, and I'm just closing the back and changing some other settings that we are required to do.
Roberto and Michael from the video class are also members of E2D, which stands for Eliminating the Digital Divide. E2D brings in thousands of gently used laptops from local businesses, stacked up in E2D computer labs at Garinger and 3 other CMS high schools.
Right now, he's licensing the computer and installing Windows. And after
For the students, it's a learning experience, getting computer repair skills, and an earning experience, making 10 to 15 bucks an hour while working on the computers after school. And then the laptops they fix go to families who don't have a laptop because they can't afford one.
Garinger is one of only 4 Charlotte high schools to take part in an exciting program that helps people who need computers the most get them for minimal cost.
So when the students pitched the E2D program as the story for their video project, well, that's when PBS got interested.
PBS.
They just thought it was amazing that there was something right here on campus that was helping the digital divide throughout the entire community. One of the first things they needed to do is come up with a list of questions. What did they want to ask the different players in this story?
In this scene, the Garinger students are interviewing E2D founder, Pat Millen.
And it all started with a simple conversation that he had with his daughter.
She came home one day and she said, "Dad, every assignment we get at school presumes there's a computer at home, and I know there are a lot of kids at this middle school that don't have computers. Therefore, they can't do the work. If they can't do the work, they can't be successful in school. That's not fair." And then she said, "What are we going to do about it?" We have now gotten computers into 140 different schools within the Charlotte-Mecklenburg school system. Over 8,000 families now have laptops that were E2D laptops. And that means that at 3.2 people per household that use our computer, that means over 24,000 people every day use an E2D laptop. Every kid that we talk to that gets a computer says that the change for them is incredible.
So fill out one under your name and one under his name.
Okay.
Okay?
4th grader Eros Barrera came with his sister to pick up his new E2D computer. E2D providing low-cost laptops to their entire neighborhood of these Habitat homes here in Cornelius.
It's going to help you with your homework assignments.
Yeah.
They've been able to help them out with things like that, financially wise. It's going to be a lot more reading assignments and things you need to be looking up and searching. It's going to be easier for you to do it at home.
It feels good to give back to the community because we know that there's kids out there that really need a computer. It's like a privilege for me to be doing this.
Like you said, it's a great learning experience, but at the end of the day, you are doing it to help the community, so it does feel good. And well, you do realize that this is like helping out families, and they're getting the same opportunities that others have, and so it makes all the work worth it.
So we gotta get the rest of the clips.
So we have that clip.
I think it's great. I'm happy that they put it here. It's giving the students an opportunity to learn something that they would never really have a chance to take and understand and be able to take it out into the real world if they really want to get a job working with computers. I think it's a great opportunity. I'm glad that they put it here in Garinger, and I'm glad that you guys are here.
So I think we're good.
Yeah, great kids here at Garinger, great video project, and a great program. You know, E2D's motto is changing lives, one laptop at a time. And we're not just talking about the lives of those kids and families who get the E2D computers, but also the lives of the kids here at Garinger and the other E2D high schools who are learning a skill, learning what it's like to have that first job, and learning how it feels to help others, one laptop at a time. Amy?
Thanks so much, Jeff. E2D is currently working with 4 CMS high schools: Garinger, South Meck, North Meck, and Huff High Schools. You can get more information about the program and how to get one of those low-cost laptops on our website at pbscharlotte.org under our Carolina Impact page. Well,